At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about a very interesting topic. I think it's gonna clear up your mind a little bit, and you're gonna make conclusions about the decisions that you make it. So remember, all these Wednesdays, what I'm doing, I'm making videos that relates to weight loss. Everything is about weight loss, about muscle toning and weight loss, your success for weight loss and toning your body. So everything that I'm talking about in this video is about that. We talk about food, we talk about exercise, we talk about psychology, we talk about state of mind, we talk about everything that has to do with weight loss, even supplements and so on. There is one thing that I notice, and this is for years. I notice that people sabotage their success in the weight loss because of envy and because other people don't want you to progress. So let's talk about it. I have many of my clients come to me and they tell me, X person is telling me that I'm looking too skinny. X person is telling me that I'm looking too muscular. X person is telling me that I'm gonna get hurt. X person is telling me that's enough. X person is inviting me to go drink with them because I'm wasting my time. Some people think that I'm not gonna make it. Some people tell me that I'm dieting and I don't need to diet, which you don't need to diet, but you need to follow a regimen. You need to change your eating habits, and we talk about that in other videos, right? So it's difficult because it does affect you psychologically. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna talking about how that affects you and the things that you should be expecting and the things that you should be doing when these people come around and they want to sabotage your success and why they do it. It's so important that you understand why they do it. We all have insecurities. The reason why we take care of ourselves. Besides, there is people that are, of course, they're more confident than other people. But the reason why we dress appropriately, the reason why we clean ourselves and so on, is because we have insecurities. And we're gonna cover some of those insecurities, and we all have it to such level. And sometimes they're emotional insecurity, sometimes the physical insecurity, and so on. Because of those insecurities, sometimes when people come and tell us something, we take it very personal, super personal. I remember I remember they used to get me once I understand all that things. Remember, I studied psychology, and it really the benefit of studying psychology is not understanding other people; it's understanding yourself. When you understand yourself, that's when you start understanding other people. I remember when I started to work out, I want the one of the things that men want is to be the biggest man, right? That you want to gain a lot of weight. You want to be very strong and you want to be muscular. And I remember my ego being high when I used to come to the gym and go to work in the restaurant where I used to work and so on. And I remember guys telling me, "You look smaller today. Did you exercise?" And it will get me. It will get me. Back then it will get me. Right now you can tell me anything. I don't care. But back then it will get me because I wasn't awake. I wasn't actually understanding why they will say it and so on. And they will say that so I can either quit, push harder, or be angry. They try to trigger my buttons. And another time, one of my cousins actually told me when I started exercising and my body was transforming, that she said that my body was that it was something wrong with my body. And then I didn't take that one personally, even though I wasn't, like I said, awake yet, and I didn't take that personally. So, but still, there's people that come and they're gonna tell you have a small legs, you have a small arms, you have a bigger chest, you have a very small back. Well, sometimes you have to keep this in mind. When the people is genuine, when there is something wrong with the things that you do, and they come genuinely, they give you an advice. That's different. I'm straightforward with my clients. I'm straightforward with my friends. I love my friends and I want the best for them and I want them to succeed. I don't want them to get stuck, even though there's many people, for example, they don't want you, or they don't want other people to be ahead and above of them, and they're trying to stop you. That's one of the reasons why they do it, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. The reason why I tell you that is because these friends, I wanted to succeed. I wanted to be successful in this business. I wanted to make more money. I wanted to be in shape. I wanted to have a great relationship. I want the best for them. So when they start succeeding, I love it. I like it because if they're succeeding, they're doing good, they're gonna help me. I know that. I want people to help me to be successful in any area of my life. And therefore, I would like these people to also be successful. So, for example, I have a friend who he's amazing in what he does. He's one of the best. I mean, he does whatever he's doing. He does very good job, and that's the reason why he works for me, and I love him. But he has a couple of flaws, and one of them is that he's usually very late to his appointments. Not super late, but he's late, and not all the time, but usually, and he cancels very often. I call him and I let him know, this is what is happening. I hearing this from people, and because I care about you, because I love you as my friend, I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to succeed, and I don't want you to get that reputation. I give him that advice because I really care. So there is people that are gonna come to you and they're gonna give you a straightforward advice. They're gonna care about you. But most people don't do that. Most people trying to stop you for succeeding. So let's talk about why people do that. So you have to keep something in mind, and sometimes our close related do that. They come and they sabotage your success, whatever success we're doing. For example, let's talk about let's go back to the weight loss. When you are looking good, they come and tell you you're looking too muscular. Even though you're looking amazing, you're looking great, your body's getting toned, you're getting a small waist, and so on. And most people telling you how great you're looking. And when you go and exercise, and all your partners are telling you that you're doing such a great job and your body's looking great, it comes your husband, it comes your sister, it comes your mom telling you you're looking too muscular, or you're lifting weights and you're looking great, you're losing a lot of weight, and then they tell you you're looking too skinny, is you're not eating anymore, you're not looking healthy. They say that and they do that, first of all, because they do love you, but they don't want you to succeed because they don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They don't want to do the extra effort. If you're looking good, if you're getting athletic, and your husband comes and tells you, you're looking ugly. It's because and you're looking amazing, it's because he doesn't want to get out of his comfort zone. He loves you, but because he doesn't want to get out of his comfort zone and do something so he also looks like you, he's afraid you're gonna leave him, or he's afraid he's gonna feel less than you because you're doing the hard work. If your sister does the same, or your mom, or your best friend, or whoever, they do that because they don't want to live, they don't want to let behind. They don't want you to leave them behind. They don't want you to be better. Not because they envy you, but because they don't want to lose you. They're afraid to lose you. And that's one of the reasons. If The person is not lazy. Or if something clicks in their head and they say, "Oh, this person is doing amazing. She's looking great. Is losing a lot of weight. Is looking toned," and he or she's willing to put the effort. That person is going to tell you good thing. It's going to tell you, "You know what? You're looking great. What are you doing? I want to do what you're doing. I want to be like you. I want to be strong. I want to look healthy. I want to look toned. I want to lose that weight like you have lost." But most people who do that is because they want to sabotage you so you don't continue. They want to make you feel bad. Oh, I feel too muscular now. I'm not going to lift any weights. I'm not going to exercise. And that's what they want so that you go down with them to their level. And that's the reason why they said, I remember a long time ago when I came to the US. And this stuck into my head. Has been, what is it, like 20 years since I moved to the US. In Mexico, I'm from the poorest ghetto in Mexico. I never say that I'm from a rich family. I'm from the good part of Mexico City. And I'm from the poorest part of the ghetto in Mexico. And I'm proud of that. I learned a lot of things and I become stronger and know how to be aware of people when I take advantage of you. And that gave me a very good experience to be a better person. But at the same time, I had a lot of bad habits. And in that area, we didn't know how to use the utensils to eat. Like you eat everything with a spoon. And I remember one day I was sitting, I was invited to a party. And I said, and instead of eating with my hands, I start eating with a fork because I learned how to eat with a fork. And then a person that I don't know him from Mexico, but he's from the same area that I am, he told me, now you feel special. Now because you are in the US, you feel special. And now you're using a fork. But he said it in a bad way. He wanted to make me feel that I wanted to feel on the high end. And so I can do the same thing. I start eating the way I used to eat and now progress. Now every single detail counts. Now people who eat however they want to do, I don't judge them. They learn how to eat the way they learn, and then they start learning other things. Now, because I eating different, that doesn't mean that I feel the high end. It means that I learned something and I know how to use intentions now, and it's okay. That person want to make me feel bad, so I can go back to the same and I don't progress. That little thing that I learned how to use the utensil, it makes me not a better person, but it does makes me wanted to progress, do other things differently than I used to do. Other people tells me, now that you open your business, you don't have time to do anything. You are completely different. Yes, I'm not gonna stay the same. If I'm progressing, I'm sorry, but I have to learn how to talk differently to other people. I have to feel them. I have to know how to express myself, which I didn't used to do that back in the past because I don't know how to do that. Now, and these people try to sabotage me so I can stop doing the things that I do and I don't progress because they want me to be to the same level. It's like the eagles. Have you heard the story of the eagles? Eagles are the animals. They're so high end, right? Have you seen those eagles? They're amazing. They see so far to get their prey and so on. The eagles, the only animal that attacks the eagles are the crows. The crows are the only animals that attack the eagles. You know what the eagles do? They don't waste any time fighting with them. What they do, they fly as high as they can, where the crow can't fly. So they're not bothered or attacked by the crows anymore. The same with you. When you start achieving your goals, when you start getting to the best, don't listen to these people. Be aware. Why are they telling you this? Because they're jealous. Maybe they do, they love you, but they're getting lazy. They don't want to do something for themselves. So not because of that, you're gonna go back to being fat again. Not because of that, you're gonna regain the weight that you gained or be miserable like you used to be. What you wanna do, you want to to try to help this person, because you can't help this person unless this person wants to be helped. It's like going to the bar and tell an alcoholic, you know what, you're an alcoholic. That alcoholic is gonna come and beat your butt because he's not accepting that he's an alcoholic. He needs to accept that he's an alcoholic, and he's gonna go to AA and ask for help. You want to try to help these people. You want to try, if they want to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, you don't have to go down to their level anymore. One day they're gonna wake up, they're gonna understand that the things that you're doing is because of your own good. But you have to stop believing what people is telling you about the negative things, so you can sabotage your success. You know how difficult it is. You know how hard it has been for you to gain that muscle and to lose that fat. And you know how you feel. You know how the clothes is fitting. So stop believing people who is trying to sabotage you. You have to be clear about what you want. For example, let's talk about custom body fitness again. When I opened custom body fitness, I left a lot of things behind, but I was willing to sacrifice those things. For example, I used to drink. I used to go party with my friends. Every weekend, I used to drive to the city, party, waste my money, and drink. Then I decided to review my values. Well, once I changed completely, I decided to review my values and decided that I want to put my business, not because the business itself, it's a business, yes, and it's giving me freedom, it's giving me a lot of things, and I'm very happy with that. But I learned that I was here to help people. Helping people was the key for me to succeed. Once I learned that, I knew that I have to become a better person. I can't teach what I don't practice. And then I have to start learning. I have to start reading. I have to start taking seminars. I have to start meditating. And I have to do a lot of things. And that will take a lot of my time, which it will make me happier. Now, the friends that I used to hang out with, they're still good people. They're not bad people. We're just in different paths. We're not in the same path anymore. And because we're not in the same path, we can't relate anymore. If they like to go out and drink and continue partying, doing those things, that's good for them. I don't do them anymore. But that's what I do. If they come and talk to me and we talk about other, if we one day we hang out, we go for a walk and we talk about the past or whatever, we can do that. But we can't go out drinking. Like, he can come with me and let's go to a seminar, let's learn about business. He will get bored, right? Unless he's ready to open a business, unless he's ready to do something like that. So then he's gonna come with me. So you have to leave your friends in the past. You have to let them go. Let them criticize you. Let them do whatever they want to do. But you have to be very focused on the things that you want. If you decided that you want to change your body and lose the 20 pounds, 30 pounds, extra pounds that you have and tone your body, yes, there's gonna be a lot of things that not gonna fit in your friend's life. So don't try to fit them. Let them criticize you, but you are focused on your goal. You are now a new person. So keep that in mind. Every single time any person comes to you and tells you that you're looking very muscular, that you're looking very skinny, you should stop. Now you are different. Now you're dieting. Now you don't have time for them. Whatever excuse they come with, they want to make you feel bad. Be honest with yourselves. Be honest and be truth to yourself. Because if that doesn't happen, believe me, you are going to sabotage everything you have been working for. And you know how difficult it is. So once again, don't sabotage yourself and don't believe what negative people have to tell you, even though they're close related people. They're close to you. Like I said, they love you, but they don't want to they don't want to do the effort to get out of the comfort zone to do something like you. So they try to pull you down to their level because they don't want to lose you. Well, this is a short video. I hope you learned something out of this. And if you have any comments, please do. If you have any questions, please do. If you want to share this, do it as well. And I talk to you next time.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.